words of encouragement and focus for this young skater, 14 years old, Angela SHAO from the United States, new to the Junior Grand Prix circuit, 6th at U.S. Junior Nationals.
Angela was just resplendent in her performance in the short program, and a very different energy and style for the pre-skate skating to the music Ave Maria. What a delightful skater Angela SHAO is. And Ted, when I was researching the skaters and trying to find information, there's not a lot of international experience for Angela, so I struggled to get visual on this skater, and I just saw little bits on Instagram, and yet I had a perception of what I would see, which had lesser quality components, but she has just blown me away with what she has delivered.
Yeah, and the choreography is beautiful, the music is beautiful, but so is her facial emotion or expression, and that just accentuates, it makes it believable.
And actually she has a really broad range, because we were so entertained by the expressiveness, the extroverted expressiveness in the short program. This is obviously so different to Ave Maria, but she was refined. It wasn't a ostentatiously in your face.
No, not a big jumper. She gets around here. You don't see a lot of height, which you're looking for. It's one of the bullet points you talked about in the GOEs. An efficient jumper for sure. That was a little bit better. Up into the air. Let's take a look at this triple flip. Get that done.
The edge maybe on the tip.
Yeah. So as we take a look at the judges' input here, everything's tidy and clean. A downgrade on that jump right there. And quarter on the flip right here.
Perhaps was, as we look at the two double axels on the back of the flip, what's more endearing even about Angela's the fact that this fall on the loose, she came up from that with a beautiful smile on her face. You're almost even more endeared to the athlete. So we see part of the choreo sequence.
And I think that music, if you love classical music, this is inspiration to her. And she actually plays the part of angelic skating.
And actually, as we look at this combo spin, I think it was the end of the combo spin here on music.
Right
that
there,
was so perfectly phased with the music, which in itself is
nuance.
A bullet point that, as we spoke about in the warm-up, that can enhance depending upon the quality of the rest of the spin. Really
well, does not have a personal best because has not been out in the Junior Grand Prix or a lot of internationals, but I think she'll be pretty happy with this score. Free program score for Angela, 111.98. Now that's second in the free program. Total competition score of 170.68, and that will put her currently into second place.
Good job, says the coach.
Yeah.